to be my first time actually live streaming a Grand Arena, so there's a chance that this could go well and I destroy my opponent, or it could go very poorly as well. Because last one I had, it was in the finals, ended up going through, and unfortunately, wasn't able to make it past the first uh, row against this individual. So, what do I have? Today has actually been a really fun day. Finally went through and got Mr. Kenobi where I kind of want him to be a little bit. He is 6 stars now, as you can see, was number one in the tank raid. So we are still a while away before we can go through to get him to 7 stars, but it does feel nice to be able to go through to do that. So looks like we got a little bit of a Sith raid and a Rancor raid tonight too. I don't think I'm actually going to go and participate in this one. I already got my Han to 7 stars, so really in the end doesn't matter too much for us. So let's get to what we are coming here for. So for my opponent, can't actually, I don't really know what the name of this individual is, but this is what we have. It looks like he has a very, or she, has a very good bounty hunter team. Um, and also, too, it looks like we have a CLS, we have a Vader that's pretty decent, and of course, we have Emperor Palpatine as well. So, really does have some pretty strong people. The one thing I did notice, though, um, not a ton, not a ton of individuals down at the bottom here that I'm really too worried about. Looking at Ahsoka, really not too bad, but only 13. Um, I'm thinking after probably the second tier of these individuals, I'm not really too worried about, but I guess we'll see. So he does have some Jawas, and of course his Killer Bears there too. So let's see what he's going through and giving us for a challenge today. Looks like he hasn't actually attacked yet. So as you can see on mine, I got my First Order, my Phoenix. I really have them at the top just because nobody has a problem getting through them. So hopefully we can go through and get CLS and the Geonosians to keep that back section going. So I did look at this a little bit earlier. I'm not too worried about this front line. Honestly, it makes me nervous about the back row, just because really I am not sure what we're going to be having in the back row. So his Geonosians, we don't even have a Zeta on there, so that means Brute won't be going right off the bat. And then even his Bastila there is only going to be, 5 stars, so that's kind of different. He had his Killer Bears are going to be right there, but they're really not too crazy. Um, Even looking at his net, I think he's trying to get me to use some of my better characters right off the bat. So the only thing I'm worried about, I think, with the Geonosians is I've had too many times to where I have not been able to beat a Geonosian. So I'm going to be bad, and I'm going to actually use my Vader right off the bat, I think, just because I don't want to mess around. I really don't want to mess around with this. So, and I should easily be able to take this front row. So let's just do this right now. Let's see if we can. All right. So, all right. Want to take out the Brute first. There's that one. And he's gone. Just for fun, we'll give this another one. Give Vader a little bit more turn meter. All right. Fracture. Stun and dead. I really think that was overkill, of course, but you know, I'm just so worried about that back row. So now I got them done. So the question is with these, let's see here. All right, so it's Tebow. He doesn't even have a leader ability. I'm not really too worried with this. I'm just worried I'm going to end up using somebody that's going to end up getting killed here too quickly. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this group. I think that's should be good. You watch. This is the first time I'm streaming this. I'm going to end up. All right. Let's see this. All right. Come on. Let's get this going. I'm a little bit nervous here. Come on. At least got to take out one. I just, if we can take out with this one, I think that's going to be the. All right, here we go. Come on. Oh, I forgot about that ability, didn't I? Now, if he brings back all of them, I'm going to be pretty frustrated here, but I think we're going to be okay. All right, so there we go. There goes them. Really didn't have to worry too much about them. We don't have a lot of protection here when it, like, he doesn't have a lot of protection on this guy. So HK47, he's only 3. I really got a bad feeling about this second tier here. This should not be another, like, even a little bit of a struggle. Let's see here. So they're at 30. I mean, he's not even decent here. Man. Let's see what we got. I mean, HK, I mean, so I'm just, a little bit nervous that this is going to end up biting me in the butt when I try to go through to use. So I got 4 left in the back. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. So I mean, 5 up top. So I could use my separatist. I could use this backup Jedi team because realistically, oh, didn't mean to hit all the way home there, but. So if we look at here, I mean, this Bastila team, I mean, I'm not worried too much. I think I could probably take that out with my Mando lead, or I could use my own Jedi team with that and basically almost do like a mirror. And I think with my Yoda and Bastila, I can take that one out. So let's say we do that. So then that will leave us the bounty hunters, which I don't want to use here. I don't want to use the Padme group. I don't want to use these 3. Can't really say that I want to use those either. So really, I think I'm going to use a separatist. I think this makes the most sense. I mean, HK is really the only one that's decent in this, and I think I overkilled it again. I wonder if he's just expecting to just one-shot me the whole way. And that's why he just did these really bad defense. Or we're going to get to this back section. There's just going to be a ton of bounty hunters. I mean, other than, losing my Vader team, I feel pretty confident that we're going to be okay. All right, here we go. So that's 53. Come on, let's see what we got back here. Just don't be full of, like, yeah. It looks like he really didn't. Man. So I guess I'm not too worried. Okay, so I mean, we got Jawas. He really did not put a lot of great things on defense. I know somebody that calls us a floppy D, basically going through and just putting down trash as your defense, and that way on offense you can go full bore. So I think I'm actually going to go through and use my Bastila with Yoda. And I like Plo Koon, even though it really doesn't matter. He just does that defense up, so it's usually helpful. So let's get rid of Ahsoka first. Give Yoda as many times as many moves as we can. All right, so let's get rid of Mace because he is not the best character in this game. So even though I really think he should be a lot better, um, I don't know, but it is what it is, I guess. With that, yeah, this team is not going to have any problems at all. Man, so I'm really interested then to see how quickly he can get through my teams. And maybe I should have went through and put some of my teams a little bit stronger, but we're going to get full marks on this with full protection too. So 54. All right, so for streaming this, I mean, I can't really say there's a lot of difficulty. I mean, the Hans down there is kind of fun. You know, I think that the Jawas, it's going to be hard not to go through and use Mando. I don't think I'm going to be able to go through to vaporize them, but I think it'd be kind of fun. So, all right, so let's go through, and we're going to use the Padme and Anakin team against the Night Sisters because that's really the only one I think that could give me any real problems. But I mean, not with this team, of course. But I like this 3-on-3. I think it really works pretty well. But as you can see, that didn't go well for them. All right, so this I think I want to do because it's gonna be interesting. Because right off the bat, if they stun, if he goes through and I use the Jedi training Rey and they stun her. I mean, but let's see where he's at. So he's all maxed out. He doesn't have a Zeta. There's no mods on him. Wow, he's only. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, I haven't faced anybody yet that just hasn't done anything with their characters there. But all right, so let's do this. I really haven't had too much trouble with. Oh, there we go. Good job. I'm glad. Make it to where he doesn't move. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting with this, but I think this first round I might have got a lucky pull here. Unless I mean, guess we'll have to wait and see when it comes to him attacking me. Because obviously we haven't seen Vader. We didn't see any of the bounty hunters, so I mean that's a couple different teams right there. But I'm gonna clear this. I mean, relatively really easy. So hopefully I can get. Yeah, this will be about 53, 52. All right, so we're getting full banners for every single one. Okay. All right, so then now we actually have a decent amount of teams left for this one. So I think we're gonna use the Kenobi uh, with Mace, because then I think we're gonna have to end, of course, with Mr. Mando taking out some Jawas. All right, and wow, I've been playing this game for a while now, and I have not had an easier win than this. I say win, but an easier time clearing people's teams than this. All right, so here we go. So now we get to use our Mando and take out some Jawas. Man, I wish I could just go through and vaporize each one, but wow. Well, this is definitely an interesting turn of events. All right, so this isn't not it's not a horrible team by any means. Let's see what I got. I think I put my Houndstooth on the other side there, so looks like it's a Mace versus Mace here. All right, so Spy. Let's try to get rid of Spy first. Wow. Okay. Alright, ability block on there. I don't think I need to use any type of protection just yet. Well, I'm not going to get full banners, but they'll be pretty dang close. Alright, let's take out the last one. Just for fun, we'll bring out Vader. We don't really need to, but... Alright, so 61. So, yeah, this is a lot easier of a battle than I would have ever expected. So which makes me really nervous about this individual taking on and keeping everything for offense. I mean, 1982, I think that's definitely also the year I was born, by the way. So I mean, if you're able to count on your toes and your pinkies, you'll know how old I am. But on the other hand, man, this just seems a little bit weird. I mean, obviously with my teams, I mean, there's nothing spectacular. I'm not expecting the First Order to really do much. But again, I mean, I don't know. See, his Vader can easily take out my Geonosians. I don't have any problems with that. And I know my Chewie and Han are not the greatest, but I still think that he may have a problem getting through that. And I don't think he's going to get full marks for everything. Let's take a look at this guy again. I mean, so if I was him, if I'm going lead, he's probably going to go Bossk, Boba, and probably Greedo. I mean, he definitely has some bounty hunters. So we didn't see his First Order team. We didn't see an Empire team. I mean, so his clone, his bounty hunters are pretty dang good. I mean, we didn't see any of these guys. I mean, even though Rex is, I mean, so he's keeping a lot for offense. I mean, if I was him, I'd probably use the Empire team to take out my Geos, the bounty hunter team to take out, like, part of the bounty hunter team to take out probably my CLS. I'm just wondering if he has enough to do, but hey, I guess we'll see. I mean, pretty dang interesting, for to say the least. Well, I really thought this stream was going to go a little bit longer and have a little bit more to it, but thanks for watching this. I hope tomorrow at 5 o'clock when I look at this, I'm able to have a victory. If not, it's 100% because of the floppy D, and I will be extremely surprised. But again, it was a lot of fun showing some of my teams there. I got some stuff I'm working on for sure. We got Yoda, Mr. Yoda now. I have decided to relic him up. I'm getting ready to get him to relic 5 when everything's all said and done. We're not too far away, and I think that's going to be a big key for me to get him up to where we need to be. But I guess we'll wait and see. Well, hey, everybody, I know this is a short stream. Expected to go a little bit longer than this, but enjoy. And everybody have a great night and good luck in your Grand Arena. Hopefully it goes as well as mine did here tonight. So talk to you later. Bye.